What's going on, guys? Just a bit of an update from the weekend. The pony race ran by Goldfields Motorcycle Club, Pony 1. First things first, shout out to our sponsors, Terry Haulage and DDH1 and Annexus WA. Thank you for your support. Thank you for all your support to all of our guys getting us through the season. Without you guys, we definitely wouldn't be able to run a season, not with all the bikes, not the juniors, not the seniors, not myself, Johnny, Noah, or Brielle. We would not be able to be on the track. Massive thank you to those guys, all of our sponsors. Unfortunately, Noah didn't end up coming out with us. I wanted to take him out. I didn't end up getting his endorsement done for the 65cc, and I thought it was going to be actually quite a mud race out there, and I didn't want to take the 50 out. It's obviously got that 50cc auto centrifugal clutch, so if you're just going in the mud, it just spins and blows out the transmission on them. We're up to our second one this year, and we've had one actual race. So I didn't really want to burn that out again. They're about $300 a pop. And it was actually a fantastic race. For some reason, it hammered down with rain in the days leading up to it, and I thought it was going to be hammering down rain on the day. And as it turns out, the weather cleared up and it was bright sunshine, barely a cloud in the sky. All the sand had been obviously watered down and turned it over really nice. It was all nice, light, fluffy, and no mud, barely any mud. A few long straights across salt lakes and things like that, and you had to pretty well hold it pinned with this rear tyre that we have on the 450. There's not too much left on her, so we'll be looking to get a new rear tyre soon, taking that off, going to Raymore Motorcycles in Cowlan, and we'll get a new rear tyre on it, and we'll get a moose tube put in the front. So for those who don't know what a moose tube is, it's not actually a rubber tube that you fill with air. It's more of like a heavy duty foam insert that goes in the tube, and it sort of eliminates getting punches and things like that. I'll be running that for Fink as well. Moose in the front, heavy duty tube in the rear. First 3 laps are really fairly smooth, and managed to hold the lead for the first 3 laps in the Clubman division. Then pulled in for a fuel stop. We've got the new IMS tank from IMS. Really fast refills, really quick. From the tank empty to full is about 7 seconds. So by the time I'd reached over and grabbed a gel and a bit of water and was about to head off again, the boys that had it filled. Shout out to Dicko and his 2 young boys out there. Absolutely amazing day, including in the pits with Dicko and his boys keeping me refueled. Then went out the next 3 laps. Next 2 was still pretty good. Not too many issues. Didn't feel too bad. Still maintained that lead. Lap 6, I was starting to get a little bit fatigued, and I thought, I'm going to have to back it off a little bit here, or I'm not going to last the rest of the race. It's a 3-hour pony race. And I thought, yeah, I'm gonna have to back it off here. I'm not gonna get the whole distance, I don't think. Then I noticed my leg's starting to get really sore, the back of my leg. And on the 450, or on all the bikes, we run these steg pegs here. So what they are is, obviously your feet are on the pegs and your back of your calf rests up against these just above where your boots are. Alleviates a bit of the energy that you use on your arms, and gets you a bit more upright on the bike. Obviously, your body conserves a lot more energy with them. And I thought, I've got a really sore left leg, and I've heard these people that run stegs. A lot of people, yeah, they love them or you hate them. I love them. Some people tend to think that they don't want to run them because they tend to get blisters on the back of their calves. It's getting real sore, so I'm thinking, maybe I've got a blister coming on there. Push on, and then I get another lap round, and I'm like, it's on and off. There must be stick in my boot or something. So I'm racing along, I'm feeling in my boot. No stick in there. Don't know what's going on. So then I end up just pushing through it, and my boot's sticking every now and then. I don't know what's going on. So I'm trying to think, I've got to get this stick out. So I'm trying to get this stick out of my boot. There's no stick in there. My boot's sticking to the bike, and I'm thinking maybe the top of the steg like is riding on top of the boot, which can happen. I tend to, my heels come down a fair bit more. Where's your peg there? There, my heels come right down. So my boot sits about there. And every now and then you go over big bumps or something and the boot will come down and jam under the peg. Well, maybe it's getting jammed under there, but no, it wasn't. So end of the race, pulled in, everything's done, race over, and lo and behold, all my pucks have come off. No pucks on there. I'm just running a bolt through my calf. So yeah, ripped the pucks off there, and a little bit of skin off the back of the calf, no big deal, but I'll tell you what, it was bloody painful them last few laps. One of our sponsors, Desert Extensions, right here on the bike. They're going to hook us up with some good desert extensions for Fink, so they shouldn't be too far away, and we'll have some good extensions on there on the stegs. A lot wider, a lot more surface area on the back of your leg to lean into. Once I get them in, I'll do a video on those, but yeah, hit up Jared at Desert Extensions. Those things are phenomenal. I've ridden on one of my mates' bikes that has them, and they're just absolutely amazing, so I cannot wait to get them in. Thanks Jared, Desert Extensions, for those. Lap 6, coming to one of the boys, he'd come off his bike, jumped off mine and helped him out. He was all good. Just a bit of an upset through a small whoop section there and come off in the dust, unfortunately. He's got a bit of a sore arm. I hope he gets better soon. And yeah, it's never good when you come across a down rider, especially when it's one of your mates. You want to do what you can for him. Moseyed on anyway, and yeah, by then I'd already started backing off. Then lap 7, after my second fuel stop, I was absolutely cactus. I was buggered. Tipped the bike over about six times or so, had one decent get off, no injuries thankfully, but yeah, the 450 is a different beast to the 252 banger, that's for sure, and when fatigue sets in the bike, you definitely notice the weight difference in it. It is much heavier. All in all, that was where I started dropping my positions in that 7th lap. Picked it up again in the 8th lap, but not enough to make a difference, and dropped back to 3rd place. So finished the weekend on 3rd place, and yeah, absolutely amazing event ran by Goldfields Motorcycle Club. Everyone at the club that helps to get the track sorted and underway with all the licensing for the track and marking for the track, and the time and effort that those guys put in to make the event as good as it is, thanks to all those guys as well. Now we are done that first pony. I'm going to get our seat off, and we'll get it to Goldfields canvas. We're going to get a beautiful desert seat put on the top of the WR, and we'll also get our suspension in to Ray Moore Motorcycles. Is going to do our suspension for us for Fink. So once we get all that in, the bike's going to be plush. It's going to be sitting beautifully. So we'll do that, and yeah, we'll go from there. That's the update from the pony. Good weekend, really good weekend. So yeah, thanks for an absolutely amazing weekend. Thank you to our sponsors, Terry Haulage, DDH1, we've got All Balls Racing, IMS, Annexus WA, Capture Photography, Physipole Studios. We've also got Goldfields Pest Control, Goldfields Family Dental, and Goldfields Chiropractic. Kidz, absolutely amazing. West Effects, and everyone else that's putting us through the season. Huge shout out to you guys. Thank you so much. Ray Moore's Motorcycles, don't forget him. Thanks, Ray. And of course, Goldfields Motorcycle Club for running such a great event. That's it for us today. I hope we get some more videos out in the coming weeks. Thank you so much for your support, everyone. And of course, we'll see you at the track.